Hey guys. So it's another day. It's another lesson. Um, we got Elder over here having fun trying to understand something I just said, and I'm not sure. I'm not going to be real helpful. We'll let him figure this out. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember what a word is in Spanish. So he's trying to look it up. So let's see how we do. Anyway, I said he asked about my cat. He said, "Does my cat ever cause trouble with the neighbors?" And I don't I don't think any of the neighbors have ever come and talked to me about my cat. But I do know I've seen my cat in the neighbor's yard, like basically holding the neighbor cat hostage in its own yard. So like my cat is invading my neighbor's yard and holding their cat hostage in their yard. I've seen that before. So Elder says, "What's hostage?" So
I figure out the word is hostages or hostages. I don't know what is the correct word. But if I spell the word, you said neither. I don't figure out neither,
yeah,
right?
well you got the first four letters right, and then you got the fifth letter as a vowel, and you got that one wrong. So
Yeah, I spell all words. Yeah, HOSTISHES.
okay, and you got no results, right? No word.
No, it's yeah. If in Google Translator say me is the same to Whisperers or is the same to uh, a guest, a guest.
Ghost.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Ah,
No.
yeah, ghost. Yeah, ghost. A ghost.
Okay. Yeah, no, you yeah, I think I'm just going to tell you how to spell that because that's not, I don't know if that follows any patterns of any of the other words. Um, the last letters are AGES. So
Hostage.
yeah, you got it?
Host, hostage. 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 SH, the last letter, the last
No,
ESH,
no,
hostage.
no. HOSTAGE.
You say the last letter, right? Or the. Can
The whole,
you repeat again, please? I'm
sure.
I'm focusing this word, please.
Okay,
Uh,
ready? Ready?
yeah. Yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. HOSTAGE.
Okay. A hostage. Okay. A hostage. Hostage. It's the same with you pronounce orange hostage. Hostage.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You said HOSTEGE. Not hostage.
AGE. Like the word age. Edad. Host age.
Host. Age the same when the people ask you how old are you? Age.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah,
Ding, 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 ding,
yeah,
ding. Woohoo!
yeah. Now I understand.
Okay, so
Okay.
what's the word in Spanish? I don't remember. I can't remember.
Rehén. Rehén or
Okay, so I'm not familiar with that.
rehén or is the people. Rehén is when is a people who is kidnapped, and then the other people said, give me a money," and then said,
Yeah.
"If you give me a money, the these people or your brother, your mother, it was it was it was alive alone. No, sorry, it was free. It will be
Well,
free. It will be free."
that's what they tell
Uh,
you. It often that's
mm,
not true, but yeah, yeah. Yep, 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 yep.
right?
That's why they yeah, 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 exactly. But
Okay.
the thing is, often the kidnappers are lying. So you pay them and they kill your relative anyway. So
Really? No. But in my country, I don't know.
kidnappers are
Well,
kidnappers are friendly and honorable in Peru.
uh, uh, you said if it doesn't rather right if you give a money and then kill, right?
Yeah, that's quite often that's what happens. You pay them and they still kill your relative anyway.
Yeah. Okay. 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 But I understand. No, I hear some news when the kidnapper and mm, give give a money, and then suelta a su preso, pues, suelta al rehén, suelta a hostage.
Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes and sometimes the people killed.
Yeah, exactly. Now where did do you know I just looked this up. Do you know if I go do you recognize that movie?
You say maybe is no, la máscara.
I don't know in Spanish what it's called. I I tried telling people about that in a group the other day and they didn't understand at all. And I'm like, "Holy crap. Well, how do you not know? It's it's a ringtone on our phones, you know? How do you not know about that?" So I just looked it up. In English it's psycho. So yeah, let me see if I can get this thing to play right.
It's scary movie. ¿Cómo se llama? Enrique, do you know scary movie? Scary movie?
No, no,
What's that?
scary movie is a new thing. Psycho is from 1960.
Wow, it's more is of the 60s. Oh,
Yeah, it's old.
yeah, it's old.
I mean, look at this. We got a lady in a shower in 1960. This was interesting.
Okay.
Nice shower. Feels good. Yeah. No, nice.
And what happened?
It's like this is like 3 minutes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's that? Uh-oh.
I can see a ghost. I can see a ghost. A ghost. Oh gosh. No, there is a people. And the people killed the woman. Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And the woman is died.
Yep. Se acabó. End of story. Fin de cuentas.
Okay.
Which I wonder which group. I got to figure out where. Who was I talking to about that? I got to figure that out.
Hmm. And this same video, and it was realized in my country. Do you know, or do you hear about when people take out the system, the other organism?
The organs. Okay.
Yeah, take organs out.
So they're organ stealing basically.
Stealing.
They do. Yeah, they do that. They do that in China. They do that in the United States. Yeah, they'll kidnap people. They'll take one of their kidneys.
Oh.
They'll take their liver. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yes.
Take that liver.
Yep. ¿Entiendes? Parece que no.
No, I don't understand. A liver. It's a part of organisms
Hígado.
for our body.
Hígado? Creo que es hígado. Riñones are kidneys. I think liver is hígado.
A spleen is
No idea.
spleen.
Okay, yeah. Liver is hígado. Spleen, huh? Bazo.
Yeah. Yeah, baso.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Because I
Never heard that word before. Okay.
Yeah, I hear this word spleen, but I don't hear liver.
Well, spleen is useless. It doesn't do anything. It just sits there. It gets infected
Okay.
sometimes. Spleens aren't very helpful.
Yeah. For example, yeah, when the people was kidnapped and then was killed, and then
Killed.
And then killed, and their organized was taken out.
Removed. Organs were removed. Their organs were removed.
Yeah. It was passed. It was. No, it has. It has passed. It has passed in my country.
It's happened.
Yeah. Yeah. It's happened. It's happened in my country.
In real life, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it happens in the United States as well. And I've heard about it happening in China. Yeah.
Because the people is very terrible. No, but it's very no. In this moment, maybe it's in the 60s, 50s, and the people living with a terror.
Well, I'm sure it still happens today, because I mean, if you think about it, if your liver is bad, there are people that would rather spend $1 million and get somebody else's liver rather than live with the problem. You know, if your liver's not working, you got to go have dialysis and have your blood filtered every couple days. There are people that would rather pay a criminal, you know, to go get them a liver. It happens.
Okay.
So the thing I wanted to talk to you about today, you didn't try this out. I wanted to talk about Lingq and how it can make it easier to read. How to make it easier to read news articles. Because you didn't understand a lot the news article that we were looking at. There were a lot of things you just didn't understand. Right?
Sorry, Tim, about the Lingq and how upload the news.
Yeah, I think I'm going to show that right now. Okay, let me search again. Let's see. Past hour. I'm just going to search for the current news on that event. Let's see. Let me share my screen as I'm. This may not work well, but that's okay. It sounds like fun. Let's see. Okay, so this is. I just did a new search. Past hour, bridge collapse, blah blah blah. 8 minutes ago, Fox News. Okay, so what do they got going here? Okay, students return to campus for first time since bridge collapse. People are upset. People died. Thousands of students. A 950-ton, 174-foot long bridge. That's, ooh, okay. So they took a moment to.
And Tim,
yeah.
can you send me a link, please?
The link for this, okay?
Yeah. It's more easily to see in my laptop.
I can try. Let's see. Where are you? There you are.
Okay.
Okay, so what does this say? Okay, so the bridge actually collapsed at 1:47, and I guess on Monday in Florida at 1:47, they had a moment of silence. That's good. As one of the largest public universities in the country, this FIU has 55,000 students. That's interesting. When I went to the University of Wisconsin in Madison, there were like 100,000 students total. So this is a big university. And it says it's in Sweetwater, Florida. So here's an image. I don't know when this was from, but here's the bridge down, and you know, people, they were still trying to extract things. I've seen that image before. So I don't know if there's anything new here. I did see, I saw one of the news items said something about 6 deaths and 10 injuries. 18-year-old freshman Alexa Duran. Yeah, we already know that. There's not a lot of new information, right? It's repeating.
No.
Okay, so what I want to talk about, though, is how the other day you were reading and there were a bunch of words like span, which is a term that talks about a bridge, or it talks about time, going from one time to another. And there were enough words that you didn't understand that I don't think you got the full story, right? You got a basic idea, but you didn't get the full story. So I want to see if I bring this into Lingq, it should help you understand better. I'd like to see the one where it was talking about the victims the other day. Okay, this looks interesting. Here's a former president of the university saying, "Stop the traffic. Don't go testing crap when there's people there," which makes sense, right? Okay, so this looks good. I would like to read this article. Okay, now let's bring this into Lingq and read it in Lingq instead of just reading it here on the website. On the website, anytime we run into words we don't know, what do? Stop and go look them up on a website, look them up on our telephone, or just not understand? Now, this is pretty short.
Battery level icon, like on your phone. You see a lot of us walking around all day in need of a recharge.
It's advertisement.
Tasting fire.
I like this. What?
This is advertisement.
Yeah, I don't really like these energy thingies, but I like their concept. What if we actually had a battery indicator for ourselves?
5-hour energy. Because just one sugar-free, 4-calorie, vitamin-packed 5-hour energy shot can recharge your batteries all the way back to 100% fast.
Yeah.
Is life better at 100%? 5-hour energy. Get back to 100%.
That's evil. Yeah, I don't believe in this kind of thing.
Team coverage continues now with CBS 4's Mike Cunio, who spoke today one-on-one with former FIU President Modesto Maidic about the deadly bridge collapse. Mike?
Okay, so this looks interesting. So I'm going to go over to my Lingq. Okay, I guess I am logged in. Okay, and I've got a couple of podcasts I really like. There was Cafe Brazil for Portuguese. These guys were great, and I've listened to 1.5 of their podcasts. I listened to this lady Anna. I had trouble understanding her. She was hard to understand, but I think it's a good exercise for me to listen anyway. So anyway, here I am logged in. It says I've got 1,112 known words in Portuguese so far from what I've watched and listened. But I want to import. So let's go over here, plus import. I guess import lesson.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying. Let's see. And invite friends. Yeah, I've invited friends. I got friends on here. That's good. I'm not importing a book. Upload, add URL. Okay, so that's what I want. Add URL. So let's go over here to, where's the Sadiq, whatever. Okay, so former FIU president, copy. External audio. Well, I want to import the news article.
But and but it doesn't work because he need external audio, not a link for news.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm not sure. I haven't tried this, so let's give it a try. Correct these errors. Text field
Okay.
title is text and title is required. Okay. Bridge collapse interview with FIU former president. Interview. Text and audio. Video. Okay, let's try again. Save and open. It worked. Okay, check it out. I think it worked.
Okay. But only it's work their audio, or?
Well, so far it's only got the text I pasted there. It doesn't have anything. Let's see if I click. What happens? What's going on? Yeah, no, that didn't work. That didn't work so good. I'm going to press the back button in my browser. Yeah, that didn't work. That failed.
And if you put import ebook,
duration 0, edit. Okay, well, I can go back to editing it. Resplit text.
and sorry, on the right.
Just
sorry,
a second.
Tim, can you see? Okay.
Give me premium for $1. See, this is one thing. This system has got a premium offer, and it's been saying $9 for me. And this is the second time I've seen it. It offers me premium. I can try premium for a month for $1 instead of $9. So this is a good offer. I like this offer. This is good. So let me just close that. Yeah, on the right side, what? Import ebook?
Yeah, you can no. You can see on the right of this website, CNN, Project Gutenberg, National Public.
Where? I don't see that.
On the right.
On the right. Oh, all these. Okay.
Okay.
Tags. Okay.
And if you click on here, he sent another website, but is related with the news.
I don't think so. Project Gutenberg is something for languages. These are just Vox da Russia. These are just language links. So these are places we could go import things from. I'll click on Project Gutenberg. Let's do that. It opened a new tab, and it's an online book collection, online book catalog. So browse by Portuguese. Okay. I would like Coelho. I know there's an author in Brazil named Coelho. I'd like to find some books by Coelho. Let's see. Oh, I need to know his first name. Not. Hang on. Cable.
I think
this didn't get us what we wanted, but this looks interesting. I didn't know I could do this. Thank you. This is good.
Yeah. Okay. I think this website, and we can import a link.
Yeah.
late.
So I want to find. I don't remember this guy's first name. This is bad. I should know this author's name. Coelho. Adolfo, no. Enrique, Alberto, doesn't sound right. Do you recognize this guy's name, Coelho?
And in Spanish, maybe you refer to Coelho, Paolo Coelho.
Paulo, there you go. Yes, thank you. So where's Paulo? Well, I don't see him. So let me type Paulo in here.
Paulo or Pablo Coelho? I don't remember. I'm not sure.
It
Paulo or
doesn't
Paulo
it
Coelho.
doesn't find anything. So I think what this means is Project Gutenberg doesn't have this author's books. Let me try Los 100 años de soledad. ¿Qué? ¿Quién? No recuerdo.
No, I don't remember what.
You recognize the title though, right?
Yeah, I recognize the title.
Okay. 100 años de soledad. I just cannot remember. Did I mean? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm not having much luck searching with Project Gutenberg. Okay, so back to this. Well, this is disappointing. I thought I could just import stuff. How do you do this? Resources, lesson notes, no, clips. Please resplit your lesson manually before using clips. Okay, well, it didn't find anything. External audio URL. No, not an audio URL. I've got a whole news clip. I'm trying again. Let's see. Yeah, let's resplit this thing. Yeah, I'm not doing very well. Not doing well at all. Okay, well, let me go back to my front page and go to my news feed. So let me just show you stuff we could grab. So I'm on my lesson feed. So lesson feeds, they include lessons, but they also include news. So here's something from Jornal O Globo. Okay, that's a news site. So in New York, the lights on the light show on the Empire State Building. That's a news article. And then these are all lessons that people have liked. Where's some more news? Here's O Globo again. Rodrigo Maya says the security or assurance of Rio.
Sorry, Tim. How I found these topics?
All I did is I clicked on Lingq here on the top left. That's all I did. Okay.
Oh, where? Only lessons, home, or
no, Lingq. The very left of lessons. Lingq. I clicked Lingq. Okay. So this is like my home page. My home page has got it starts. The default place is to be on lesson feed, and I'm looking at. So this is a lesson, right? This is Portuguese Lingq, part 11. That's a lesson. This one's a lesson. This one's news. This one's news. Okay. So I can import this news article easily. I just say open or import, and it'll get imported. I wonder if I can search for that bridge news here and then import it from here. So let's try. Let's try bridge. Bridge collapse. There we go. But that's the one I just created, right? So that didn't work. So let's keep looking. No, it doesn't have it. Rats. So I'm not seeing it. So let me go back to lesson feed. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure there's a way to do that, but I don't know how. I wonder if I can just copy and paste. Let me try that. Let me search again. Bridge. So this is the lesson that I created that's got 0 words. New words, 0. Because there's 0 words.
Yeah, I stay in the situation.
Let me see if I can copy and paste. Full text. Add translations, keyboard. I don't know how to import. 5 words. They're lying. Edit. I might be getting there. Let's see. Okay. I think I can copy paste. So let's go over here. Former president. Okay, let's copy. Does this work? Oh, I'm winning. I'm winning. It's letting me copy and paste. Let's see how I do here. Okay, so it's not a very long article. I didn't want to do that. Let's see. Copy, paste. Okay, I'm winning. I'm winning. Private, let's say shared. Provider. Where did I get that from? That is CBS Local, miami.cbslocal.com. Provider. Add provider. Okay, we're doing better. We're getting there. How do I save? Okay, save. Okay, so now I can choose. No, I can't. Interesting. You must have at least 2 tags to share a lesson. Interesting. I have to have 2 tags. Okay. How do I add a tag? Tags. Bridge collapse. Miami. FIU. Okay, so now can I save? Please correct these errors. Field image. You must have an image. Holy crap.
Copy one image of the website.
Yeah. Man, this is not easy. I expected this to be much easier. Okay, so there, I don't see any images. Where is there an image? Okay, so let's copy this. Copy image. I don't want to upload. I want to just paste. Can I paste? Add image.
No. I can see choose file. It's necessary. Sorry. It's necessary to save the image in your laptop or in your store, and then you choose.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so okay, if I go, how do I do this?
Save this image. Save as save.
Okay, FIU bridge collapse JPEG. And I spell it correctly. So I'm just saving it in, let's see, let's create an images, language images. Okay. And then we can choose file. And where was that? Not desktop. Idioma. Nope. So I think it was actually my main disk drive. Let's see. There we go. Language images. Okay. Okay, we got an image. Yay. What else? What else is it complaining about? You need an image. You need audio. You're required to have audio. All content must include an audio file. Well, okay. So can I do private, not shared? I don't want to go through all this difficulty.
I think you are creating.
Yeah, I'm creating. Yeah, but I don't want all the difficulty. It's too difficult. Make it easier.
Maybe it's necessary to read, or you recording your voice in this case.
What the heck? Add it. Okay, so now I got a title. I've got an image. Well, there's the text. Why doesn't the text show up? Choose level. Okay, look. This isn't Portuguese, it's English. Fine. Beginner, let's say beginner, intermediate 2, course. Yeah, no.
Can you see?
So this is not easy. It's not. Okay, there. That looks better. Did that work?
Yeah. Only you put the text, but it isn't the audio, right?
Well, but when I save it and open the lesson, the text isn't there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I give up on that. I'll figure that out later. That's not working. So that's disappointing. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. So let me just go back to my news feed.
Okay.
Okay, so let's read in Portuguese about the light show on the Empire State Building. Okay, let's open this up.
I read.
Yeah, you could. Well, it's what I want to demonstrate. O Globo gostaria de enviar notificações das principais notícias para você. Okay, I'll let El Globo talk to me and send me notifications. I kind of like El Globo. That's slow. Okay, allow. It's a news site. It's a news site from Brazil. Okay, here's the news article. It's in Portuguese. It's from Brazil. Okay, and it's not very long. Okay, so that wasn't what I wanted to do, though. What I want to do instead, the article can't be imported. Why? Why? You nasty people. Okay, it won't import that. Let me try again. What else do we have? Okay, can I search? Let's see. I want to search lesson library, filters. Somewhere here I know I can do all providers. Okay, so I can choose a provider. Let me choose O Globo, but it doesn't let me. Man, I'm having horrible trouble. Okay, Cafe Brazil. I like Cafe Brazil. Let's do that.
But you don't put anything.
I tried. Cafe. Okay, apply. Okay. So there's only, well, there's 2 lessons because I'm looking at my lessons, aren't I? Okay, let's look at lesson library, filter, O Globo. Yeah, I'm not allowed. Cafe Brazil, right? I could do Cafe Brazil. Okay, apply in lesson library. That looks better. Okay, so how many are there here? Ooh, 180. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Okay, so this is how you get something interesting. You log in. You're in English, right?
Yeah, I stay in English.
You're in English, okay? So you can search what actually, I mean, what I really did, I did actually at one point, I searched podcast. Let's just search podcast, and let's get rid of my specific provider. And let's search podcast. Okay, so there's podcasts. So I've got, this is how I learned languages by Lingq. So this is the actual Lingq provider. And then here's Brazilian podcast. Here's Portuguese Lingq podcast from Ana. Again, Portuguese Lingq. Saiu no jornal, in the newspaper. It's got 45% new words that I don't know. So 111 is 45%. That's not a real long article. It's 300 words, and half of the words I don't know. That's scary. Let's see. Okay, so here's an intermediate 2. Again, that's podcast by Ana. Cafe Brazil, there we go, advanced. That's scary. So 500 new words. 65% of these words are words I do not know, supposedly. Let's have a look. That sounds exciting. So apparently you can import things that are lessons already, and I had trouble creating a lesson. Okay, so good day, good afternoon, good night. I've returned. Rever os amigos. I don't know what rever is, so I'm going to click on that.
Rever.
And it pronounces it for me. And here's a way to get a translation. Do I want word reference or Google Translate? Babel verb conjugation? No. Let's do word reference.
To see. To see.
What's up?
Maybe rever in English is to see our friends.
No, actually, here's a good translation here. So, translated to Spanish, it's got revisar, volver a ver.
No. Yeah, the second is the more correct.
So this is a good translation. Okay, I like that. Cool. So basically, we're seeing our friends again. So
Yeah.
I went back, or I came back to see my friends one day. Cafe Brazil, it's here again to see you again, or something like that. So today, with a very cool topic, the necessity of change. We need to change. It's the perigo. I think that's danger. I don't remember really, so I'm going to click on that one. Let me add that to my dictionary.
Perigo.
It's a warning.
Danger. Yep. Danger. Da mesmice. And I imagine this means of not changing, of staying the same. Let's see. Igualdad. Yeah. The danger of getting bored, of not changing. Okay, so this is kind of how this works. So you see, the system figured I may not know the word amigos. Well, that's not true. I know the word amigos. I know that word.
Necessidade.
Necesidade? I know that word. That's Spanish. I recognize that. I know the Portuguese. Necessidade de. Okay.
Necessidade de.
I did that wrong. I was supposed to say I know the word. So how do I change it now? I've got that marked as something I don't know now. How do I fix it? Okay.
Mudança. De.
But
mudanças.
But why the word is highlight?
I'm clicking on them. This system itself goes through here, and based on stuff you've done previously, it looks and it says, oh, this looks like it might be a new word for you. But it guesses how likely it is that it really is a new word. So if a word is in blue, it thinks it's a new word for you. If a word's in yellow, I've clicked. So I've actually went to go look it up. And what I'd like to do, I would like to take necessidade de.
Necessidade.
I would like to say that I know this.
Necessidade de.
Okay, so necessidade de. Muito bem. How do I say I know this already?
Necessidade de.
Add tag. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to say. I already know this one. Okay, so that's in my word list. That's fine. It won't kill me.
Mudança.
Mudança.
Mudança. Mudança.
Okay.
Mudança.
So these things here, this kind of indicates how often it's going to bring the word back and show it to you. So that's fine. Necessidade de, I know that. Mudança, I know that. But that's fine. So let me go to the next page.
Escritor.
Okay, so to get started, a sentence from the Russian writer Leon Tolstoy. We all think in changing humanity, but nobody thinks in changing ourselves. The program starts with some text by Sueli Pavan, who wrote who wrote the Iscas Intellectuais. What the heck is Iscas? Is that a word? I don't know. On my site. Okay, so
Iscas.
Iscas. Señuelos, chispas. Okay, chispas.
Iscas.
Okay. Dude!
I'm sneezing.
Se acabó. Hemos perdido a Ale.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so blah, 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 blah. Iscas, chispas, sparks, intellectual sparks on my site. Okay, very good. The text is called the change of, and I forget already. Mesmise, what was that?
Mesmice.
So I'm going to look it up again. Igualdad. Okay. I'm not very smart. I forgot this already, and we just looked at it 30 seconds ago. Okay, so a tria sonora. A tria would be like the whistle, or I'm gonna go ahead and look that one up. Gray highlighting indicates phrases related to the selected word. Click twice to view the link. These related phrases. Ooh, okay.
Trilha. Sonora.
Okay.
Trilha.
Trilha, okay. Pista, banda, sonora, senda. That's not very helpful. Okay, here we go. Word reference.
Do you remember what's does the meaning? No, what does mudanza meaning?
Mudanza, to change. Yeah, it's the same thing in Spanish.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same word. It's just spelled differently. Okay, so how do I actually choose this definition? Tria, sonera, sonora, banda, ejemplo. I honestly don't understand. Okay, so I messed up on the word tria, and now I can't search it again for some reason. I don't know how to work this. Popular translations. Pista, banda sonora, senda. No, pista, banda sonora. No, a tria sonora. Okay, what does banda sonora mean? I don't actually know what that means.
It's a group when a singer
just like street musician
playing music. For example, do you know a mariachi? Do you know mariachis? Mariachis? Yeah, it's the same this. Sonora. Una banda sonora is the same. It's the
Okay.
same this.
Okay.
The instruments, maybe this team use a platillos, plates. I don't know what's that.
Okay, so I switched my dictionary to English, and tria sonora would be a musical track. So let's go with this one. Musical
Tria.
track. Okay. So anyway, you can see I got some blue things here that I kind of figure I do know. I don't really need to look them up. Russo, I know that word, right?
Leon.
Pensam, I know that word.
Mudar.
Mudar, I know that word. Oop, I messed up.
Mudar is the same when you is a verb.
Cambiar, alterar.
Mudar.
Okay.
Is the verb of mudanza.
Yes, exactly. And I messed up. I clicked the wrong thing. So instead of making it blue and saying I know the word, I ended up making it yellow. So it's a word I don't know. So I don't know how to fix that. That's fine. No big deal. Next page.
Muda.
Okay.
Mesmise. Again, I forget it already.
Mesmisi.
Igualdad. Okay. Reginaldo Frazato tocando mamai. Tocando. I know that word. That's Spanish.
Mamãe.
Aquela.
Aquela.
I know that word. That's Spanish and Portuguese.
Marchinha.
Machinha. I don't know that. So let's look that one up. Sounds like marching, right? But let's see.
Marchinha.
No, I don't know what is this.
Okay. Yeah, me either. That's not helping so much. This little march for you. So what we're using? That's not helpful. I don't understand. Let me try a different popular translations. Not very helpful.
Marchinha. Marchinha.
Let's try Google Translate. Not helpful. Okay, so do we have like, can I grab like the Urban Dictionary or something? Let's try
Marchinha.
Babla's not going to work.
If you look for in imagine or in picture.
Where has it got pictures? Pop-ups, translate. Google search, Google images. Okay.
I tell is the same when the people walking. All no people is crowded and they're walking on the street.
Marchinha.
She's Marchinha.
Crowds?
For example, when the people going on strike.
Oh, a march. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the word.
Okay. I can't.
Sorry, Tim.
Marchinha.
Yeah, talk to your people. Marching band, little using. Yeah.
Okay, I back.
Well, I think you're right, but I don't get that idea here. Aquela machinha de carnaval. Okay, so yeah, aquela marchinha do carnaval, that makes sense. De marchinha, okay. Okay, fair enough.
This is a celebration in Brazil.
Yeah, so what they're talking about is like the carnival parade or the procession. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is a festival.
Composta por Jararaca and Vicente Paiva. Okay, composed by these guys. Fine. Next check. Hey, but look at this. Just look at this. He changed the music. He went every day portraying or drawing the net. Okay, I think I understand it, but let me go mark it anyway. Did you hear that? It's 3 letters, but they pronounce Nechi.
Nechi.
Nechi. They pronounce 4 letters, even though there's only 3 there. Let's do word reference.
You don't translate.
I don't know how to assign a definition in here. I got to learn how to use this better. Oh, I guess I find one and then I actually put it in here. So let's try this. All dictionaries. Let's go Google Translate. Nechi. Nechi.
What's the meaning in English?
Portraits from the net. So it is the internet. Let me just say internet and hit enter. What's it going to do? Did it save that? I don't know. And then the news of death, violence in the city offers and more offers of products and services, formulas for immigration, emigrar. Okay.
Emagrecer.
I understand it, but I wouldn't be able to remember that word. So, oh, and actually it says losing weight. Okay, so I was completely wrong.
Emagrecer.
Okay, I'll choose that definition. Lives of the celebrities. You're just gonna find the same. Okay, so you see how this works, right? So it's collecting all these vocabulary words for me. And if we go back and look at the previous pages, there should be 19 things that are yellow. So I can review those. Okay? This is what I've looked at today. There's 19 new words. And now it's gonna quiz me on my language, on my vocabulary words. Gavetas are, I guess it's cabinets. I got it right. Hey.
Okay.
Production and direction and presentation of me, huh? Luciano, Nunoso Confizinho, in our little coffee session today, okay? Luciano, this must be a guy's name, I guess, huh? Luciano Perez.
Pires.
I'm guessing. I think that's his name.
Pires.
Aha! Okay, so his name is Luciano Perez. Okay.
Gavetas.
Gavetas. I got to spell that. Gavetas. Got it right.
Pires.
Pires. What am I supposed to do? Copos. Flick the cards. Okay. Copos, tigelas, chavenas y Perez, de café y canecas. Okay. So cups, saucers, plates, and I don't know. What's pires? I don't know. That's saucers. Tigelas.
Peter, no. Pires is last name.
No, well, it was the guy's last name, but here this actually says it's a saucer. So
Okay.
this is like a flashcard, right? And I click the button to flip. So like here's the front side of the flashcard, and I can say flip card, show me the back. So the answer to that one is saucer. Okay. Let's see what else I got here. Session completed. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm done.
Muda.
How do I just get out of the lesson? I'm tired of doing so much work. I'm just going to listen now. So I'm going to click play up here.
Imóveis apresenta Café Brasil com Luciano Pires.
Did you hear his name just now?
Yeah, Luciano Pires.
Yep.
Bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite. Voltei para rever os amigos que um dia. O seu Café Brasil está de volta. E hoje com um tema muito legal, a necessidade de mudança e o perigo da mesmice. Para começar, uma frase do escritor russo Leon Tolstói. Todos pensam em mudar a humanidade, mas ninguém pensa em mudar a si mesmo.
So this guy is a really good presenter, right? I like his voice a lot. He's a professional.
Yeah, maybe because that is a news, right? That is a news.
No, this is this guy's podcast, right? He's got I think it's 45. Well, this one's 25 minutes. So this is 25 minutes worth of audio, and all the text is written out here. So it's, you know, how many? 10, 20 pages worth?
Muda. Olha. Mesmice.
And it's in Portuguese. How do you say podcast in Portuguese? Go ahead and try.
Cassettes, no sé. I don't know.
Escritor.
Podcast.
Rever.
Let's see. Is it here somewhere?
Escritor. Muda.
I don't see it.
Olha. Mesmice.
There was another one of his podcasts where he actually talks about how to be a good podcaster. That was that one was good.
How do you say postcast? How do you say postcast in English? No, in Portuguese.
Yeah, well, podcast, not postcast. In English, podcast. Portuguese, podcast.
The same?
Well, they add a couple letters. It's like extra syllables. For me, it's podcast. For the people in Brazil, it's podcast.
Okay. Podcast.
Yeah.
I don't pronounce very well. I don't have the.
Well, you haven't practiced any Portuguese. Yeah, you're one of these guys.
Yeah.
You're one of these guys. When I ask you, is Portuguese difficult? You go, oh yeah, it's really difficult, right?
For our Peruvian people, it's not very difficult. The pronounce is difficult, but the grammar and
very true.
And the word is not difficult to comprehension.
Right. If you hear Portuguese from Brazil, you can understand. You can understand. I mean, it's not easy, but it's not hard either. If you focus, You can understand.
Yeah, because you related some message, another message, another message, and you understand the 7%, 60%, and then you give information.
It is probably 40, 50, 60% of words are the same. They just sound different.
Yeah, it sounds different.
And,
But you
yeah.
no sé, yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, I speak Portuguese. So it's much easier for me than it is for you. Very true. I've really been enjoying that system. When I listen in the car, I go into a lesson like that one, and I just press play, right? And I can't read along. But if I'm listening here on my computer, well, then I can press the button and go to the next page and go to the next page and read along, and I can actually click on the words I don't know and look them up in the dictionaries. You know, change them from blue to yellow. It's really helpful. And there's two major ways you can use it. You might need to learn some vocabulary for a test. So then you might really want to sit there and focus on a word and study it. But I just read. I just listen, you know. So I'll go through and click on the words I don't know, or the words. I forget which word it was just now. I understood, but if I had to come up with that word on my own, there's no way. I would not remember the word for that idea. So I clicked on it anyway. Even though I knew the word, I clicked on it because I want that in my vocabulary list. I want to review that later on. So if I go back there and look, so I think now it's going to say I know 1,130 words or something, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's really interesting, the
That's
link.
the wrong thing. I clicked on the wrong thing. Let's see.
You show your WhatsApp groups.
Yeah, that's not what I really wanted to do. Lingq.
Okay.
Lingq. That's what I want to share. Okay, so let's go look at this again. Okay, so this says I know 1,192 words in Portuguese. That's a system knows about, right? So far, that's when it's seen. And in English, it says I know 71 words. Yeah, that's probably correct, huh? I bet you I know 71 words in English. So you can see all the words that are all the languages that are in here. They actually have Belarusian. They've got Malay in here. Oh, cool. How about Indonesian? It would actually help me to go do some stuff on Malay, but I don't like the language very much. The next language I'm going to do is French, actually. I'm going to go learn French. I think my Spanish is pretty good, although I can't remember the word for hostage.
Hostage. It's a rehén.
Rehén, okay. R-A-H-A-N-A, yeah?
Rehén.
Rehén, yeah. Dos sílabas más o menos, pero no.
Se apagó mi celular. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It gets shortened. It sounds like one syllable, but it should be two. So anyway, it says I know 1,192 words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go listen to this podcast, and as I go through this thing, 25 minutes worth, I'm going to pick up a bunch of words like this that I wouldn't really be able to tell you what they mean. They may not confuse me, but I can't tell you. I remember right now, but like if I come back to this in a week, I'm going to forget what this word means, right? And that's okay. What I'm probably going to do is I'll listen to this podcast today, and I'll listen to it again a week from now. which is pretty cool. And I don't know where you do it, but there is a way as well. I can take this podcast and I can add it to my playlist. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that. So that's another good way. You know, you can take a few different short lessons, put them in a playlist, and then like when I'm driving in the car for an hour, I can just push play on a playlist. This I think means to repeat this thing. How do I add it to a playlist? This is in, oh, there we go, plus playlist. Okay, so I don't know how I got to the, I went to the menu, and then on the left side here, here's information, change and stagnation, basically, igualdad, change and, yeah, I would say stagnation in English, change and staying the same. I can add it to the playlist. So I don't know if I can have more than one playlist. Okay, so it looks like I've only got one playlist. So it's on my playlist. So it says it's 25 minutes long. I have listened to it 0 times, so I haven't gotten through it yet. I've read it 0 times. So it's 25 minutes, but it's only 1,800 words. I'm surprised. In 25 minutes, there's only 1,800 words. So that's about 60 words a minute, I believe. 60, 12, yeah, about 60 words a minute is the pace at which the person's reading. And again, he's a professional podcaster now, right? He works for this place, Cafe Brazil, and he's a professional. I really liked the story he told about how he got to the point of being a professional podcast or a professional presenter, of being a guy that's, you know, on stage, talking, presenting.
Hello,
Yeah,
Kim.
I hear you, and I'm echoing. You don't have any headset this time.
Yeah, okay. Can you
And
hear me very well?
I
My
can hear
battery-
you okay, and I can hear
My
me
battery-
okay, and your speakers as well.
Yeah, my battery is low. No, it's low.
Okay.
That is because, yeah, I connected to my smartphone and my laptop.
Yep.
This camera is for my laptop.
Oh, okay.
It's not. Yeah, it's work, but the qualify is very bad.
Quality. Okay.
Yeah,
And
the
no headset.
no, I don't have my headset.
You were just using it. Where'd it go?
This is.
Okay. You can't plug that into the laptop?
Ah, no. He's. It's but. How do you say?
Ah, yeah. How do you say?
The connector is bad.
Oh, okay.
Work. If I put this, it doesn't work.
Okay.
But I can hear very well.
Yeah, I know you can. I know you can hear me because I can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Tell me, so you have a better idea now how this vocab system will help you? Is that true?
Yeah, it's really interesting, this Lingq.
I like it quite a bit. I've had a couple people tell me that they spend hours, you know, they go search for a song on YouTube, for example, and then they're looking for the song with all the words written out, and then they download the song, and then they put the song on their phone, and this stuff is just right here. You don't have to go look.
Yeah, but in this case, all these have this link: the text, the audios, and
Yeah,
yeah, it's not necessary found or no look for
the time you'd
more
waste,
information.
the time you'd waste
You
searching is
have
gone. You just,
text, you have dictionary text and audio. That is interesting.
yeah. I need to learn how to use it better, but yeah, I like it. I like it. It's pretty cool. So it's helping me as I'm listening to these guys on their podcasts and their lessons. Just hearing the Portuguese is helpful for me. This guy is from Brazil, and he's easy for me to understand. That lady Anna, she's from Brazil, but she's hard for me to understand. So it's actually very good for me to listen to her a little bit. And then there's other people from Portugal, right? So that sounds very different from what I'm used to. Um, and as I spend more time listening to Anna and listening to the people from Portugal, I get better. It's easier for me to understand a variety of people. So that's cool for me. And the same would happen for you in English. As you listen to different people, you'll get better at just handling different pronunciation, right? So I think this thing is awesome. And you can do it for free. You can do it for free. I'll just show you quick. I haven't paid any money yet, but let's see. I've I've sent the link. I've sent my link to other people, and like you signed up with my link. And what happens if you have other people sign up with your link, you get extra links. So links are the words you save. It's your vocabulary list, the ones that you actually click and make yellow. Okay? So I've got 47 words I've clicked on and saved their definition so far. When you first start, like your account right now, you're probably limited to 25. I was limited to 25 or 20, I guess. But I've had 11 different people sign in here for free with my link. And because of that, they get an extra 100 links and I get an extra 100 links. Your limit should be 120 right now. And my limit, because I've had 11 people sign up, I've got 1100. My limit is 1100.
And where I found this information in.
I clicked on the little icon up here and I went to settings.
I found it.
Okay. And
Yeah.
if you want to send this thing out to somebody else, go down to get free access. And right there, let's see. Enter. Oh, how do I do this?
My score for total links is 0.
Yeah, not surprising. You haven't clicked anything yet. Let's see. So where is my link that I share with people? Oh, there it is. Okay, so click on the Get Free Access tab. And I haven't been able to see this. I tried to look for this on my telephone on the app, and I don't see it. I only have found this on the computer version. But right here is my link. So I can just copy and paste that into, WhatsApp groups and Facebook chats and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can see this link in your group of WhatsApp.
Yeah. So if you go to your profile, or I'm sorry, account, I guess, what does it say your limit is? What's your limit of vocab words? I think it's going to say 120 right now.
Sorry, Nis. 120.
Good, good. When I started, I didn't have. I meant to use somebody's link and I didn't. So when I started, I only had 20. I only had 20 links available. So you started with 120 because you actually signed up using my link. And then both you and me, we both get 100 extra words. So if you can get friends to sign up with your link, then you'd have more words you can save. So they'll give you up to 2,000, I think.
Tell me if I invite or if I give this link for my friend, I have my limit of the word is increased.
Yeah, for every friend that signs up, you get an extra 100.
Okay.
The limit, you can see on the free access page, a limit is 2,000. And I've gotten to 1,100 so far. So I can still get 900 more by inviting more people.
But if I invite, I obtain 100 word more.
Correct.
But it's include for you.
Both people. Yeah. So you give your link to your brother, right? Avilio signs up. His limit starts at 120, not at 20. And yours would change from 120 to 220.
Okay. It's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you use the system for free, you don't get to go click on the words and make them yellow and have the dictionary. And that's valuable. For you especially, I know by watching you, you don't understand when you read English. You don't understand very well. So it's really helpful to be able to just click on a word and have the definition pop up. If it takes 5 minutes to go look up 2 words, it makes it painful to read. But if you can just click, 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 it's fast, you're more likely, you'll read more, right? It's more friendly. It's less painful. You'll read more that way. You'll understand, and you can keep going faster. This system is good. This system is really good to help with reading and with listening and with vocabulary. It's really cool.
But if I finish all my links limited, how I create new count frame?
How do you create what?
A new account.
A new account. You could, yeah, you could do that, but I mean, you're only going to get 20 links. It's silly. What you do when you run out and you don't have more people to invite, you go pay for it. So you come over, you go get premium. Remember I had the thing earlier, it popped up and said $1 for a month. So if I log on tomorrow, it's probably going to give me that offer again for $1. But I can just come over here right now and go upgrade for $9. And then what it does is you get unlimited. Your number of words is unlimited.
$1 per month is accessible.
Well, it's $1 the first month, and then it'd be $9 or $10 after that.
Oh, okay. I think
it's a special deal for the first month.
Okay, $10. Oh.
So for Americans, $10 is nothing. For you guys, I've heard that language classes are like $30 a month a lot of times. So this isn't bad. It's less than the cost of language classes. And I think you're going to learn. I think a lot of people will actually learn better just by reading and listening on here than they will at a lot of language classes. Because if you're sitting down with a book, studying grammar, that's boring as shit. That's no fun. This is a lot more enjoyable, right? You can go read about soccer. You can read about space travel. You can read about medicine. It's more interesting.
Yeah, there are many kind of topics.
Yeah, exactly. So there we go. I'm looking forward to sharing this lesson with other people. I'm afraid I just talked for 2 hours though. We've been on here for 2 hours. I talk too much. No comment from my friend.
Sorry, I don't follow.
I said we've been here for 2 hours. I talk too much.
And who talk too much? You or
Me,
your friend?
me.
What? But you talk too much with your friends. How
No,
is
I
your
said
name?
this video right now, this session, 2 hours.
Yeah, this session it was.
I talked too much right now on this video. 2 hours.
Yeah, I speak a bit. You only talk all the video. The
But
majority of
it's still good. It's good practice for you though. Once in a while I was asking you questions. So there were times I realized that you didn't understand. We slowed down, we went back. So it was good. I think the system though, if people learn how this thing works and they start listening, like if you go and you read and you click play and you listen to some lessons or news or whatever, and you do that a half an hour a day or an hour a day, and you do that for 3 months, you're going to understand a lot more English when you hear it. You're going to know a lot more words. You're going to improve your English a lot if you do this an hour a day for 3 months, right? This is good. This is good.
if you speak me, if you talk me in this context, in this no more quickly, for example, for in this case you talk so not quickly. I can
Okay.
I understand all the message
You're
in English. Only
you're understanding a lot more now than you did a month ago. So just
yeah, but
you've been
sometimes
exposed. You've been exposed and you're just getting more used to how I speak.
yeah, I'm imitating. I'm imitating how to express some words, and then, for example, you said I do know, and then the contraction and comprehension. I
Understanding.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay, and I don't know if for today is all.
What do you think? I think I've talked enough. People are going to
Yeah,
get
because
bored.
maybe you are very tired because you passed all the video more talking. The majority of talking you only you
But you
because you
get
explain.
you get tired when you're focusing on trying to understand English. The thing is, it doesn't tire me out. We could speak Spanish for 2 hours, doesn't tire me out. If I try to speak Portuguese for 2 hours, I'm not sure. That may make me tired. But English and Spanish for me, no, it's not an effort. I can talk forever. Doesn't tire me out speaking English or Spanish.
Okay.
And I know that English can tire you out. It takes energy. It drains your battery like that. What was the commercial earlier? It drains your battery. You know, you see your battery going 20%, 10%.
But then I don't know how to explain more, right? I'm very tired when I don't know how to explain more.
Yeah. It's difficult. Part of it is just not understanding English, you know, as well as you will. And part of it's a lack of vocabulary. But and the other thing I haven't even talked about, I have done a lot of videos like this, right? So I did a lot of really bad videos years ago. I have practiced talking on camera. So I'm used to talking, right? And I practice in English, but I can use the same experience I can use, and I can talk in Spanish and I can talk in Portuguese, and I'm used to talking. I can keep going, right? I can sort of keep my ideas organized, and I can talk for half an hour in Portuguese, and I sound semi-intelligent, you know? I don't get lost. I don't get confused. I got an idea that I want to explain, and I can sort of build on it and build on it and build on it. And I've got an outline in my head, and I can keep going. You haven't done this, right? If you sit down and try to do a video for 10 minutes, you might get stuck. You might go, what am I supposed to talk about? So a lot of people that do this kind of thing, they'll actually write out notes, and you'll see them looking, you know, off camera, looking at their notes, looking back, because it's not easy to talk for a half an hour or even 10 minutes and keep on track, keep your ideas coherent.
Keep on track. The same. Keep your ideas. Keep on track. What is that? Keep on
to follow. Well, seguir el sendero.
Okay, but if you track is the same the car. A track.
Track is sendero. O puede ser like a race car track, or how do you say that? If you're running, right? You're running around the circle. That in a stadium, that's a track. That's a track.
Okay.
So if you stay on track with your ideas, you don't get lost. You don't go any which way. You keep on that track, right? You keep your ideas coherent. You still make sense. You're following your topic.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
¿de veras? ¿Entiendes? ¿O solamente dices okay para ser amable?
No, I understand. You said if you said I keep on track, and then I don't get lost. I don't get lost.
Yeah. So basically, at the end of the day, you know, some people can talk for 10 minutes and they make sense the whole time. And you could sit down and you could take notes, and it's good stuff. And then other people they get confused, they get lost, they talk in circles, they forget what they're supposed to talk about, and they start talking about what they had for lunch yesterday, and it has nothing to do with what they're supposed to talk about. Yeah, that's what you don't want to do. So basically what I was saying is I've practiced that enough with English that now I can use that same skill with Spanish. I can use that same skill with Portuguese even, which is my weakest language right now is Portuguese, but I can still talk for 10 or 20 minutes and make sense, even speaking Portuguese, which is really, it's cool. It's fun.
Oh no.
One or both of us is having that. Oh, you're back. Okay, good.
Okay, you said me you mix when you are talking you mix the Spanish with Portuguese, right?
Well, I will do that sometimes, but no, what I was saying is that I'm able to talk. I'm able to keep on track with my talking, even in Portuguese.
Ya. O sea, tú solo o sea, mantienes el círculo solo en portugués.
Yeah.
Ya.
En inglés ahora es bastante fácil para mí hablar 20 minutos y ser inteligente, seguir una idea y desenvolver mi idea. En español también lo puedo hacer y hasta portugués, que es menos fuerte para mí, es un poco más difícil. Hasta en portugués puedo usar esta habilidad de hablar y faz sentido, ser inteligente, ¿cómo se hay otra palabra que no recuerdo, pero sí, hasta en portugués, que es más difícil para mí, puedo seguir mis ideas y hablar en una manera para que la gente entienda lo que quiero decir. En portugués también. Y para mí esto es bastante increíble. Después de 25 años de no hablar en portugués, puedo hablar ahora 20 minutos en video y se entiende lo que digo.
Okay. But if I don't know if you understand me when I talking I'm not sure if you understand me.
Oh, I tell you when I don't understand you. There's some things you say I don't understand, and I don't think it's important, so I don't bother. But I generally stop you and ask you to repeat, or I laugh at your pronunciation. You know when I don't understand you. You know.
Yeah.
No, you're doing pretty well. You're doing pretty well. Some people wouldn't understand, but that just goes back to the basics. If I want to understand you, I can, right? I can speak Portuguese, and if you want to understand me, you can. It might be difficult, but you can understand me when I speak Portuguese. And the same way, somebody from Brazil would be able to understand you speaking Spanish if they wanted to. So the same thing in English. Some people want to understand you. Some people are not interested. The people that are not interested, you'll have trouble, right? You're gonna have to speak really perfect for those people. And I'm like, fuck them. I'll go talk to somebody different. I don't need the hassle. There is somebody else right next to this difficult bastard. There's somebody right next to him that's smiling and wants to understand me. I'm going to go talk to that person. I don't need the hassle. I don't, unless I'm trying to get a loan from the bank or I'm trying to talk to my boss, then I might have to put up with a difficult person. But most of the time, you can go choose, oh, bye. I'm going to go talk to this other person over here who's smiling at me and looks like they're friendly and they understand.
Wow. I don't understand what is the hostel.
What is what?
Hostile.
Hostile. Unfriendly, aggressive, mean.
Hostile.
You're pronouncing Hostel, and I think what I probably said was Hostile.
Hostile. Hostile. Hostile.
It's softer, hostile. And you're saying hostile. Hostile. The O is a little bit different, and it's quick.
Hostile. Hostile. Hostile.
Let's go see what word reference says for that one.
I understand it.
Hostile.
You got it.
Is that wrong? No, it's wrong, this pronunciation.
No, that one's good. You got the right word. You spelled it right.
Hostile.
Hostile. Hostile.
You're saying hostel, which is the place to stay. Students stay at hostels because they cost less money.
Hostel. Hostel.
Yeah, then I understand what you mean, but yeah, it's not pronounced correctly, but then I know which word you mean. Yes. That's better. You can say hostile. That's an alternate way of pronouncing it. That might be easier for you. Hostile.
Hostel.
No.
I don't pronounce. Hostel. Hostel.
That's a place to live. That's a place to stay instead of a hotel.
Yeah, it's the same to hotel.
It's a cheaper version of a hotel, yeah.
Yeah, that is the hostel.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I have some interference with my neighbor.
A lot of that, and again, I'm gonna say, I think the way to fix that stuff is just listen to some English stuff, a half an hour or an hour, every day for 3 months. A lot of those kind of things, they'll just get better as you listen more. Your brain will figure it out. Your brain will figure it out. Your brain is
Hostile.
Your brain is powerful. Give it a chance.
Hostile.
There we go. Okay, so I took word reference and I switched from US to UK pronunciation, and listen to this.
Hostile. Hostile.
Hostel. Hostel.
Hostile.
You're not doing a very good job of imitating the sound.
Hostel. 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 It's also right.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Hostile.
You're off.
Hostile.
You're off, but it's okay.
Hostile.
No puppies were killed in today's program.
Hostile.
Hostel.
Actually,
I can't hear the sound of the laptop or your phone.
Oh, really? Okay. Let me. I'm trying to get the screen sharing going again. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So here's. I don't know if you've seen. I've got this switched over to Jamaican right now. Okay.
Hostel. Hostel.
So that's kind of a light British accent. I can switch to UK.
Hostile. Hostile.
And US.
Hostile. Hostile. hostile,
You hear the difference?
Yeah, I can hear the difference.
Okay. And then for
It's the same in Spanish. Pastel.
yes, true.
Pastel. But if you in Spanish is pastel, but if I pronounce same the English pastel.
Yep.
I pronounce hostel.
Well, here's hostile on word reference.
Hostile.
That's UK
Hostile. Hostile.
and US.
hostile, hostile, hostile,
So hostile,
hostile,
hostile. Actually, do they end up being the same?
hostile,
They almost sound identical. They do sound identical on this site.
hostile,
Let's see, the pronunciation symbols are different, but the sound is the same. So let's see. What about Irish?
Hostile.
Hostile. There we go.
Hostile. Hostile.
And how about Irish over here?
Hostile. Hostile.
Those are different.
Hostile.
So that's good. If you go with the Irish pronunciation,
Hostile.
they are different on
Hostile.
word reference. So that's an example where the US pronunciation is actually not good. For hostile, US is not very good on word reference.
hostile,
I finally found a pronunciation I don't like on word reference. That's not hostile on for US, not good.
And then what is the correct pronunciation?
Hostile and hostile.
You say with hostile.
Yeah, I actually say hostile and hostile. They're very similar. Very similar.
Hostile.
Yeah. You haven't unless you're reading about war or armed conflict, you usually don't see that word. Maybe if you watch a news item about the police and some conflict, then the guy was acting all hostile and pulled out a gun and took hostages, asked for a ransom.
Sorry, team. I have interference of my neighborhood.
Okay.
Watching, she's watching a program of a competition,
Yeah.
and then the sound is loud.
Well, we've been going plenty long enough. My phone battery is dying. I'd say let's call it quits for the day.
Okay. And it's all for today, right?
Yes. Let's stop. 2.5 hours now. Ya es bastante.
Sí, it's too much.
Very true. Okay, so have a good day. Have a good evening. Invite some people so you get some more, so your link count increases on Lingq.
Yeah, I invite.
Read some stuff. Listen to some stuff. It's very helpful. It really is. It's cool.
Okay, team. Tomorrow.
Otra vez. Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Ciao. Good night.